Ever notice how on days when you barely sleep, everything just feels harder? It's not just in our heads, there's actually a deep link between sleep and how productive we can be. I mean, no matter how driven you are, you can't squeeze more than 24 hours out of a day.
Absolutely, and it's wild how universal this challenge is. I found that even if I try to push through with only 5 hours of sleep, my brain is just foggy the next day. It's like trying to type with mittens on. And honestly, some of the world's busiest people, bloggers, CEOs, students say the same thing. When sleep suffers, so does everything else.
That's so true. I read that even a single night of poor sleep can mess with your focus, mood, and memory. And you know what's funny? People have all sorts of schedules. Some thrive by waking up at 4 a.m., others get their best work done at midnight. But they all agree, skipping on sleep is a productivity killer.
Yeah, it's less about being a morning person or a night owl, and more about actually getting enough rest for your body. I've seen people try everything from power naps to tracking their sleep with apps just to make those hours count. And when they don't, the day just spirals into mistakes and missed deadlines.
What's cool is that when you look at interviews with over 100 online experts, you see all sorts of techniques. Some swear by early mornings the quiet helps them focus. Others get creative late at night when the world is asleep. But even these night owls mention the need to catch up on sleep, or else their productivity tanks.
Definitely. I actually tried switching my schedule to mornings after hearing a company director suggest it. The first few days were rough, but wow, my energy was different. Still, when life gets in the way, I end up working late and then rely on afternoon naps to catch up.
That reminds me of how some CEOs use apps like Sleepy Time to manage their sleep cycles. Instead of just counting hours, they pay attention to the quality. One person in the roundup even said, a deep, comfortable 4-hour sleep is better than 8 restless hours.
Right. And then others just listen to their body, nap when tired, work when alert. What struck me was how many stress the health risks of long-term sleep loss, like headaches, poor decisions, even bigger risks like heart disease. It's not just about feeling groggy, it can really impact well-being.
So, it looks like no matter your routine, the trick is balancing those 24 hours. Passion projects, family, exercise, they all compete for time, but none of them work without enough rest. Even creative folks admit they sometimes jot down ideas at odd hours, but then pay the price if they skip recovery.
Exactly. The recurring theme is that productivity isn't just about squeezing in more tasks, it's about making sure your brain and body are ready to deliver. And if you lose sleep for a deadline, many experts say, make up for it with a nap or some downtime. Otherwise, you'll end up just spinning your wheels.
So maybe the real secret is finding your rhythm and being honest about your limits. If you try to outsmart your body, it catches up to you sometimes in ways you don't expect. The story of Ranjan Das, who neglected sleep despite doing everything else right, is a powerful reminder.
That one really stuck with me. He exercised, ate healthy, managed stress, but shortchanged sleep, and the result was tragic. It's a wake-up call for all of us. Productivity is a marathon, not a sprint. Prioritize sleep, and everything else gets easier.
So if you're listening and wondering, but what can I actually do? Start small. Track how much sleep you get. Experiment to find your sweet spot. And try blocking out your best hours for focused work. Don't be afraid to build in cat naps or power naps if you need them. Lots of pros do.
And if you're struggling, maybe tweak your environment. Make your sleep space inviting, turn off screens an hour before bed, or try a wind-down routine. Even playing soothing music like the stream sounds some bloggers suggest can help you drift off and recharge.
And hey, if you've got your own hacks or struggles, let's keep the conversation going. Everyone's schedule and body are different, but we all need rest to be our best selves. Share your story, try a tip or two, and remember, sleep isn't wasted time. It's your secret weapon for a productive, creative life.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Here's to more energy, sharper focus, and waking up ready to tackle whatever comes your way after a good night's sleep, of course.
To read the full article, please visit www.pvarial.com.